We're going in and out. Wait, maybe? Nothing but static. Don't let static stop you.
How do we have audio? All right.
It sounds like they can hear now.
Yeah, I realize they can hear now.
Oh, well, sorry, dude.
It sounds like a Tesla coil.
You don't have to be a dick about it.
They can hear now. Yeah. Tell me if this brings it back.
What? Okay.
Did that static get back up?
Hang on. Hang on.
Let me know if that static it back up for
No,
everybody.
It's frozen.
Huh?
My feed's frozen.
No, them. Static's still gone? I'm waiting 20 seconds, 30 seconds for everybody.
I think you're good.
All right, cool. I'm glad we had people watching.
No, it didn't bring it back.
All right.
All right, I got it. Problem solved.
Gotta love it, dude.
Thank the heavens. Jesus, jumping.
Anyhow, let's do this.
Hula hoops. Yes. Shoot.
Antisocial experience 220.
Hey, we're here.
So we believed. Well, that's called a rolling restart. Anyhow, now that we have audio, I've never had that. Thank you for letting me know. Never had a problem like that. Where it just it was good on our end. We heard no static. We heard each other. The music. We heard the music. We heard.
Yeah.
We heard everything.
The roll call, everything.
Yeah, man.
I was like, here, you know.
Alive and well, even though I don't want to be.
Yeah.
But damn it, I am. Anyhow, yes, thank you, people. Back to our thing, fake news. That we have bad audio. That's fake news. Don't believe it. We'd never start a show with bad audio. Right?
No.
Am I right or am I right?
No, you're right.
I'm right. Dude.
Completely.
One thing I can think of that, not fake news, but just like just crazy shit that people believe, okay? One, you sent it to me the other day, and that's what inspired all of today's content. And it's from an older time, but it was literally on the thumbnail. The first flat earth surfing competition, 40 people were lost.
Yeah, it was epic, dude. It was my favorite one thus far.
And that's the thing that I don't get. Like, people that tend to believe that shit won't take their theories as far as, like, trying to do something to, like, actually test it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They'll do results and not document it and skew the results, give fake results to prove anything but a globe. But just the whole actual testing it with you know, real documentation, real methods.
Yeah, hang on. You asked me earlier, do I know any fake news? Dude, you just go on Facebook. Like I can't even like specify on one, but there's just 10,000. Like just scroll through 5 minutes.
Isn't it meta now?
Isn't it what?
Meta, or what do they call it?
I don't know where you're going.
The
with
world of the world of fake news. One more. What is he saying here? It was nostalgia from the days before digital TV. One more episode puts us on the intro, Wayne. Wait, what?
I don't know what's going on
anymore. Yeah, explain yourself, Wayne.
Fuckbook is fake
news.
Or
Chris.
Or whoever. Tom, Dick, Harry.
Wayne, you're coming back on. You have many updates to give us. As Jimmy's personal favorite, you will be back on here soon. You have many updates with your whole story to tell us, so expect that.
I'm going to beat you for Halloween this year, Wayne.
That's badass, dude.
I know, dude. I can't wait.
We got to do a Halloween show.
Yeah, as me as Wayne.
But no, in other goofy ass news, other than the flat Earth losing people in the first surfing competition, because dude, you got to totally understand flat Earth, and if you don't, there's an edge to the disc. But now
there's definitely an edge.
That meme you sent me isn't totally accurate because there should be an ice wall there that would stop them from going off. But I love how it's just like water falling off a flat edge.
Yeah, Wayne, those are big shoes to fill.
Those are. You don't want to do it.
Yeah, I
man.
always feel seriously. They're size 13. I bet you. Yeah, it's no joke.
The Batmobile. This is older too, but the Batmobile was abandoned in a field. That's what that other picture was.
Who would do that
I don't know.
other than Batman?
There's
Obviously.
a few. It's on the outskirts of the Dallas Fort Worth area. Allegedly, nobody can find it. Nobody can confirm where it is, but there have been pictures of it. Some people say it's a Six Flags part of one of the rides, but how do you prove that? You know what I mean? How do you confirm? What if you're walking along and you found a Batmobile? How are you gonna?
I want to see if I can uncloak it first, because obviously it's the Batmobile. It's going to be cloaked. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
no, this one wasn't. This was the Tim Burton Batmobile.
well, yeah. I mean, that had a big cloaking device, dude.
Did it?
Yeah, it had the big shell. Whatever cop. You went shields and fucking. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Even the toy came with a plastic thing that went over top of the car for the shield. Yeah.
Oh, but no, that being abandoned, and that I would believe that before I'd believe the flat Earth surfing competition thing. You know, I mean, come on, Batman, Tim Burton, that was a real movie, at least documented in the world we live in. I know I saw that as a kid.
It is the best Batman movie ever. So good.
Oh, but you like that one over any others?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let's settle this now. Let's rank our Batman movies. Favorite. What's your first favorite of all?
Batman with fucking Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson.
Is that the Tim Burton one?
Yeah.
So you're talking Jack Nicholson Joker?
Yeah.
I don't like that Joker though.
Dude, no way. Yeah,
I mean, I like that Joker, but I like Ledger's Joker better.
that comes in a second. That comes a second for me.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, The Dark Knight comes in second. And I hate Christian Bale's Batman. I hate him.
And although it would be out of place if you put Keaton's Batman with Ledger's Joker, that those characters in the same
Michael Keaton is Batman. There's just no fight.
same movie would be excellent. Ledger Joker, yeah, that's what I want to see. Ledger's Joker. Nicholson, I just here's you probably don't even care. Nobody will care, but I'm going to voice my opinion on it since we were just talking about it. What ruined? Not that Jack Nicholson didn't play a good Joker and do phenomenally well at it with prosthetics or however they made him. You know what I mean? Look like that. Other than an incredibly big smile as it is, whatever they had to do to him to make him up like that. He did a phenomenal job, but too much of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and what's it called? What's The Shining? Is that the other movie?
Yes.
Like too much of those characters seem to bleed into his Joker. Do you know what I mean? Like he pulled from those characters that he played.
I thought he pulled from like the Danny, shut the hell up, dude. What, can somebody get him out of here? Anyway.
Danny.
Yeah, anyway.
He can't be serious.
No, can somebody escort him out the door?
No, Danny's all right.
Yeah, well, until he said that, he was. I just don't even know how to handle that. Anyway,
is that Sparkly Diamond vampire guy?
Yes.
Is that who Rob Pattinson is?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I think.
No.
We got to go with that.
Yeah.
No.
Dude,
I'm
he
just kidding.
pulled a lot of it from the fucking Cecil Assessor dude that fucking played him on the TV show. I felt like.
Who?
The dude that played the
Adam
Joker.
West?
The dude that played the Joker. That's Caesar Pizza, Little Caesar maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. On the TV show?
Yeah, from back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Somebody throw his name up. Who played the Joker in the Adam West Batman?
It's Caesar fucking Salad.
It's something. Yeah, I don't know his name either. It's something like that for sure.
It's fucking hot and ready for $5.99. The Little Caesars.
Right.
Because his name's Caesar, man. He put Danny in the timeout. Good. That's where he belongs. You don't make comments like that, not in public.
But yeah,
especially in writing.
Right.
Yeah, Jesus.
Rob Pattinson.
I can't even believe you. Oh my goodness.
Have you seen that one?
No.
No offense, man. I haven't either. I probably won't.
Listen, funny story about kind of relating this. So my buddy gives me the Karate Kid collection one time, right? It's I got Karate Kid 1, got Karate Kid 2, got Karate Kid 3, and it's got the fucking Will Smith's remake with his kid in it. Guess what I did with his DVDs? I was like, oh, sweet, 1. I was like, sweet, number 2, oh, and 3, and I threw it right in the fucking trash, put the other 3 DVDs back in, shut it, and walked away, dude. It's left that motherfucker in the trash. It was never getting watched.
Yeah, I don't.
That's not the Karate Kid.
No, not the Karate Kid. I remember, man. And that's sadly, that was a reality thing. That should have been more of a fake news thing. I understand it. What was the one with the girl?
Oh, it was the next Karate Kid. I'd even take her over the freaking Will Smith kid.
Because that's still tied into the same universe.
Yeah.
Pat Morita was still in that.
Yeah, Miyagi was still ripping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was smoking bongs in the back, doing his Miyagi ways.
Yeah, but at least it tied into that universe.
I know. Dude, and that's what's all coming together on Cobra Kai now.
Right.
Now Terry Silver from the third movie fucking has control of Cobra Kai. Kreese got arrested. All kinds of shit's blowing up. They're bringing back fucking Mike Barnes to fuck up Daniel LaRusso.
Nuh-uh.
From the third. Oh, yeah,
They're bringing back Barnes?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to catch up.
Yeah, he's going to do the Macarena again and beat him just like he did in the third one.
Not fake news.
No, that's real shit.
Good. I mean, fake TV, but whatever.
The first three rocks. Yeah, Cobra Kai rolls too. It's pretty good. I'll give you that.
That's good, man. That's good. Now, how do you buy into the crazy shit these days? Like, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to talk about today. Like, how could you just go? Okay, like here's a big one that I'll bring up, and we actually talked about it on a very, very early test episode of this show, like 5 years ago. We talked about this.
I wasn't in attendance.
No, definitely not. Nobody was that was originally on the show.
Yeah, see.
In the beginning. But we talked about it when I was doing the testing grounds for this, about Mr. Rogers being a
Navy SEAL
or a sniper.
Yeah,
No, he wasn't.
not at all.
But that was an internet urban legend that a lot of people believed and bought into. Why? Probably because they couldn't prove it. Two, it would totally make sense if it was true because it's the complete opposite of like what the character he portrayed on TV. Could you see in reality him being like all sleeved up with tattoos and like a lot of kills under his belt?
Be like Chuck Norris.
Yeah, and then playing that guy on Mr. Rogers. But yeah, that was one people bought that left and right. And it's like, how? It's like I'm pretty sure we saw his arms at some point on the show.
Yeah, he had like a machine gun.
And he always did the sweater thing, like and he'd fold it up or hang it up.
Oh, his arms. I thought you meant like a call to arms.
No, like that was one of the things that he had like a lot of like.
Yeah, he had like Hell Satan down, and then he had a checklist of how many confirmed kills he had down his arm. He was a real badass.
But people believe that.
I know. He was like, I don't even know who.
I'd never heard of it, and I believed it for that show till I looked it up. And I was like, no, that's not true. I didn't look it up during the show, but I'm just like, really? I never heard that. I'm like, tell me about this, Yeah,
Rambo's actually like a story after him. Like it's based on Mr. Rogers' life.
Right?
Yeah, first three Rambos.
Right? Without Mr. Rogers being a real dude.
Mr. Rogers funded the war in Afghanistan,
career.
Man. Like, it all stems back to that, It's Mr. Rogers' fault.
All right, you're not being serious?
I am, dude. Look at Rambo 3. That's how it starts. Because they're fighting the Russians. So we're sending guns over to the Afghanistans to fight the Russians. And that's exactly what went down. And that's why Afghanistan had weapons. Like, get to the program, yo. I don't even vote.
Let's examine this from another angle, too. Yet another angle of when they do something and then want to do it again. Like the original Karate Kid and Will Smith. And then, Stallone doing Rocky, right? And then he did Rocky years again later.
Yeah, but it was badass.
Right. It was badass.
Dude, that one was really badass.
Like the one that...
last
one.
Yeah, Rocky Balboa. Yeah, dude, that movie kicks ass, man. I love that movie.
I thought so. But like, is there times where they maybe shouldn't have did that or where bands shouldn't have got back together?
Oh, yeah, dude, all the time. But that one worked. That one worked for some reason. And it shouldn't have, because Rocky 5 kind of sucked. Except if you were like, I don't know, if you're like me and just buy into that bullshit. But yeah, 5 kind of sucked. But 6, I would say that was a pretty good movie. I saw it in a theater. I mean, I've watched it 1,000. Dude, it's so good.
What about let's say Macaulay was gonna reprise his role as Kevin McAllister in Another Home Alone. Should he do that?
But how would he
Macaulay?
do that? Who would he be leaving him home alone with? He's like fucking 50 now.
His family would be leaving him home alone or some shit.
Yeah,
like his family that he has.
Yeah, but like the adult.
And he's trying to fend off serious criminals this time.
Oh, so it's like a Rambo too. Like he's got landmines in the yard.
Okay, or
Wayne.
he spent nothing.
Rocky 2 is pretty
good point.
too.
Good point. Or he could be penning off what Marv and Harry.
Yeah, but
After they did their serious prison time, they come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, but he's got to get serious. He's got landmines, tunnels. Like,
Tell me some fanboy didn't write that script in Hollywood and it's sitting on a shelf somewhere,
if it's not,
just waiting to be made.
It should be.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
somebody's wrote that, and the only reason it hasn't been made is because it's better left in that fictional world of.
He's using a bandana to make a tourniquet to tie himself off, just to fucking hold on a little longer, dude. They have an airstrike coming in, like all kinds of shit's happening, dude.
And his family getting home's the magical saves it all,
they're
right?
they're just in France hanging out. Fucking landmines, grenade launchers, airstrikes, tanks, and fucking they come home and just like, whoa, we're home from France, and all's good, you know. Thank God for that.
But no.
Kevin McAllister goes to war.
Right? Macaulay Culkin, do it.
Yeah.
Quit doing whatever podcast you're doing and go do this movie.
Do
for us.
whatever you want, but do that movie.
Right?
Do that movie. Dude, I will promote the shit out of that movie. It'd be so good.
That's an excellent idea. Look at that. Danny has a good idea. The Purge meets Home Alone.
Yeah. Instead, like his micro machines are actually little IEDs that blow up. You know what I mean, dude? How awesome would that be? Oh my God.
Not so much fake news. Yeah, okay, you know, it's not so much fake news, but what people consider as news. Yeah. Well, let's take a minute and look at content overall for a second. You know, because we've been talking about content, mainly Hollywood, the big screen. What's the silver screen? Is the silver screen TV or movies?
Silver screen's doing Clearfoot. I think they closed though.
That's the video store, right?
Yeah.
Right. But in looking at a TV for a moving picture with sound, is that TV or movies, the silver screen?
I would say it's the movies, being that it was the video store.
Right.
I don't think they had a...
But no, content in general. Like Chris was saying, like I think it was Chris. I gotta actually look.
I'm pretty content myself.
I think he said about what gets millions of views, and it's crazy. Some of this
Porn mostly.
Considered as news. Woman goes for a walk, 8 million views. Yeah. How do you go for a walk and get 8 million views? You know.
Woman walk. I don't know. Weird people.
Right. Lonely people watching a woman walk probably is the case.
Lonely as the night.
Dude, I'm gonna have to come back on this chat. Holy shit, people are popping off left and right. How far the Fast and the Furious films are going, and they completely went from street racing off course to mass criminals. And teaming up with the Fuzz, the Rousers, the 5-0. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean,
yo, did you hear about that podcast?
What podcast?
The fucking Can't Stop, Won't Stop podcast?
Yes, I have. My wife has listened to it.
Dude,
and is
called out my uncle and everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Has anybody else heard of that? Can't Stop, Won't Stop?
Dude, it's so awesome. They're like uncovering all kinds of shit in this town. Like Sheikah's gonna turn this place upside down, dude.
Yeah, but it's like all over the world.
Yeah, but
like people are talking about. I want to see if anybody here's heard of Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Doubtful. Let's go down. I guess we go down to the bottom.
So fucking rad.
Nope.
No. I would suggest totally. Oh my God, I would totally listen to it.
Yeah.
At least the one about Terry Clark.
Where
it's about our town, and it's awesome.
Where are the hosts from?
Michigan.
We should try and get them to come on and talk.
Huh?
We should try and get them to come on and talk. Like, we're from this town.
Oh no, dude, she's calling out the motherfucking police. Like, she's calling out Sean Inlow bad.
Say what?
Bad. Like, dude, you got to listen to this. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, they were running a ring in here, man. Like.
Oh yeah, I get it. I know all about how that. Listen, he used to hang out at Unimart and talk to my sister, and he was well aware that I was her brother when I would come in there to talk to her, and he would be there. And I mentioned it like a few months down the road when he pulled me over once, and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I just let it drop at that. But like that, if that's the attitude on something, it's like, hey, I saw you at the store, you know, talking to my family, you know, hanging out there. I wasn't trying to prove or do nothing wrong, but like to lie about something so simple that you don't know who somebody is, you're not familiar with this person, that will 100% confirm that you do know them.
Yeah.
You're gonna lie about something like that that's so innocent. Imagine what you would do
Dude,
if you did something wrong,
it's so bad.
right? How far are you gonna bury that? So yeah, I can recommend it. Can't, as you said, can't stop, won't stop. It's a podcast,
Yeah, the Terry Clark episodes though, because that's about our town, man, and it's fucking crazy.
right? Is it more than one episode where they cover that?
Oh yeah, it's like 7 now.
Where they're covering just here?
Yeah, dude.
I think they started it because somebody is in the family of that person.
Her sister-in-law or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. But,
is the one that lost the person that got killed, right?
well, no, just like the kids got a hold of this podcaster. Once they heard about her, they gave her the story, so she decided to pick up the story. She's done it for other people.
Oh,
She started it because her sister-in-law, something like happened to her or whatever, and they blamed the boyfriend or husband or whatever, and it wasn't true, and yada yada yada. So she helped to get that. So she kept going, and
nice.
yeah, fucking A, dude.
7 episodes on Little Old Phillipsburg. Could you even imagine?
Dude, I listen. Found this on Facebook. Just side note. Okay, so one night I find this and I'm like, oh wow, they're calling out the cops. So like the old cops that I knew of. Okay, cool. I'll listen to this.
Yeah,
So
all the guys that pulled me over.
Yeah, so I'm listening to this and I'm like, oh wow, man, this is fucked up. So I'm like, I listened to the second episode, dude. The second episode, she straight up calls my uncle's name out and says he was selling Percocets, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. So then I called my other uncle and I was like, dude, you gotta listen to this. I'm like, your brother just got busted.
All right, so Mr. Wayne sent me.
It is real news.
Yeah, he sent me on WhatsApp a thing for Woman Goes for a Walk.
What time is it? Okay.
Let's see what these pictures look like. Is this from Mr. Wayne?
Duke fucking Wayne.
10 hours. 10 hours of walking in New York City as a woman. 51 million views. And it's edited down to minute 57. Women endures cat calls walking in the street. 243. 10 million views. Is that news or content? No. Does it show a shitty part of how people can be? Probably. You know, when people can't contain themselves in public or whatever.
Right.
Undoubtedly. But is that worth 51 million views?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are we worth one view while we report on it? Fuck
Sometimes.
yeah. One view? Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
Don't have to.
No, I find it. Yeah, what is she wearing what are they wearing in the video? The ones in bright red, and then the other ones are dressed just kind of normal in like day clothes. But it's just, 10 million and 51 million views. That's absurd.
Yeah, 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how to follow that one, man.
Me either, dude. I was never much of an Elvis fan myself.
It's a podcast I'm gonna find. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, dude. It's awesome.
We have an audio show as well. If you search us, you can find our audio show. It's in any directory. Whether you use Google services, Apple, Amazon. We're on Amazon Music, I think, or some. They have us quarantined in some corner somewhere, like off by ourselves. But you can find it.
It's like the room they put me in the hospital, and I was like, "Is this the room they put people to die in?" And the lady just looks at me, stone cold, because I was like, because I was right.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking straight up.
Yeah. If you go with either one of the ladies in the box or ladies in the inanimate object that talk, you can find our show there, an audio version of it. But no, where were we at before all this? Before the woman? Before content?
Before the war.
And that's the thing. And a lot, us probably even, I'm going to say a lot of YouTubers, people making content, whatever, TikTok, whatever platform. I'm trying to think of them all. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, people creating that content. Everybody wants to chase a viral video and have something go viral to get eyes on them, to hopefully keep making content, right? That's one of the ways people do it. But in that chasing the content thing, like chasing what's popular, what's trending, a lot of people lose what is important, what the content actually is, which is you. Like, you're the content, you know what I mean? On the buzz. Yeah, you have guests on, but ideally that's your show where you're talking to people. That's the content. You're the content for that, Yeah, we're the content.
You could have confused me the other night, though.
Huh?
I said you could have fucking had me confused the other night because that other guy was telling me how to pretty much do my shit.
Right, dude.
Fucking
If you've
douche.
never interviewed somebody and you don't think it can go bad, think again. I mean, especially when you're trying to help somebody else out and promote something, get attention on it, and get eyes to watch it. Like, I could imagine you would get a better result if you went out and found a troll for your content and had them on. You would probably have a better show. You know what I mean? Than just straight. I don't know, dude. I ain't gonna start because
Sabotage.
yeah, straight sabotage. Yeah, I guess is a good description. But yeah, you can definitely. And it's like trying to help somebody out. You would think they would, you know what I mean? But nah, not this day. Yeah, we had an episode go south on us, which in all rights, it's still it. If I can save it, we're gonna publish. We had audio issues with that were out of our hands. That I guess people were too busy to try, or too busy with life to try and fix. So I guess it's up to us to save it. If we can, we will.
Fucking disaster, man. That whole day was fucking A.
Yeah, but you know, we wondered when. When was that day?
I know.
Now,
I've said that from the beginning. It was like episode what 46 or something.
right?
So
When's that day where we get fucking Joe wants to sabotage everything, but that's all right. And his name wasn't Joe as far as I remember.
yeah.
But no, and that's the thing. Chasing content, chasing that next big video. I think people often forget, you know, what the content is. I don't know. I do. I know that whenever I try to like look at a video that did kind of okay, and I'm like, oh, how can I recreate that but not do the same exact thing? Because the same exact thing isn't going to be great. Obviously, don't want to do the same exact thing, but I'd like to keep something else in there. And it's like, I don't know, a little bit of a learning process, but eventually I came around to, oh, you know, just be me, do me. And it seems to work better than trying to do this or that in my case. But I could be wrong. Look at Pearl picking on Mr. Chris.
Got the guns going.
Chris, let me tell you, Chris gets shit from all sides. My 2-year-old said something about the guy with an accent the one day we were trying to watch the show. I'm like, how do you have those words as a 2-year-old? Do you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't know anything.
Yeah.
Right?
More than you know.
Are kids smarter these days or what? Is that it?
No.
No. All right.
No.
Obviously not.
No.
Man.
Look what's coming. No.
Tide Pod challenges.
Things are gonna be bad.
That's here. Maybe some of you people that have kids can appreciate this. I have a just turned 9-year-old a few months ago that's growing up that her younger brothers have heard say, oh, I want to do challenges, Dad. They do this challenge at school, this challenge. I'm like, whoa, hit the brakes on this challenge thing, knowing how bad, you know what I mean? Because what happens when it turns into something crazy that parents haven't heard of, teachers haven't heard of, that could be dumb or dangerous? Yeah, they're just kids and they're kind of lame, stupid little challenges.
You still gotta be like pump the brakes, Fox and Friends. You know what I mean?
Right. But then 4-year-old who's now 5 was like, yeah, Dad, I want to do challenges too. And I'm like, no, are you absolutely out of your mind? We're not coming up with we'll do family fun challenges in the yard with balls, frisbees, something. You know,
Everything is a shitty challenge.
living a YouTube life, everything's a shitty challenge. That's a true statement, man. YouTube life. It is a shitty challenge. It's an endurance, more of an endurance challenge, I think, than anything.
It's something, man.
Like, how many times can you hit your head against the wall and still do what you're doing and do it well? You know?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a few ways that I'd like to describe YouTube. Like one of them, like you see a door swinging shut. Can you poke your hand in and out before it slams shut? That seems like one of them.
Jesus Christ. It just hurts my hand thinking about it.
Well, that's the YouTube, man.
Fuck the YouTube.
Yeah, the TikTok generation. Where do we go? Because we went. We'll go over this.
I'm
quick.
heading to Weiss after this.
Yeah, no, me
I'm
too.
hungry.
We're gonna be getting out of here. I gotta go to the day job at night. But just thinking, like, run over the generations. I don't know. We had the baby boomers, right?
Yeah, they're over there.
What was before them, though?
AD.
The silent generation.
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin, whatnot, you know.
And then there's the baby boomers. Then we went from there to what? Gen X?
Yeah.
And then Y?
And Z?
Yeah. And then, you know what I mean? Like the Zoomers?
Yeah,
I think that's now, isn't it?
I think so.
Where do they go after that? Because, like,
Uh,
if you're going to name generations after something, the end of the alphabet seems like a real shit place to start. Do you know, like,
we're real shit people, though.
right. But, I mean, that goes to show our thinking. But why are you going to start at the end? You only had 3 letters.
Because it's getting close to the end.
Are they going to do, like, when you're playing cards, like, around the corner rolls where, like, you can tie, like,
There's no more around the corner, dude.
King Ace 2? Like, they're going to wrap back around to A?
It's the end. The alphabet's over.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if they do the around the corner
I'm
rolls,
just saying it's going to end.
it wraps back to A, man.
Big asteroid with an A is going to come and fucking smash us, okay?
As long as Aerosmith's playing them for free, I'm good with
and
it.
It's not going to be the dog from the Jetsons, you know? Oh, that'd be awesome.
The greatest generation. Okay, the greatest generation was before the baby boomers. Thank you, Pearl. And then before them would be the silent generation? Or was that the greatest? Because they were silent, didn't really say much.
Probably.
Who knows? Anyhow, we got it all wrong. We usually get it all wrong.
Yep. We're 100% at that.
We did get it right, though. I think as far as our compasses go with like what we tend to believe.
South, that's where they go.
Well, south mainly.
Yeah.
I mean, mainly. But we get little deviations where they point other directions. Mainly south.
Southwest, southeast.
Right.
Yeah.
Just steering off the road. I get it.
There's never any north. We're in reverse if we're
man.
heading north.
But even with all those wrong turns, we still managed to believe in the right stuff. We're not flat earthers.
No.
We're not joining any flat earth surfing competition.
I can't even surf.
Me neither.
Yeah, so
What's
there you
it
go.
not, you know,
yeah.
so.
What good would we be?
But no, I think to wrap this up, what do you believe?
It's
You know?
surfing.
And if you believe any of the crazy shit
USA.
that was brought up, any of the crazy shit that was brought up, if you believe it, maybe rethink it, maybe don't. I don't know. Maybe you're good there.
Then we'll be like the end of Point Break, as how we'll end is. We'll be like, Vive on Dios. And then, like, we're walking out of the water, and the cops are coming. We're like, we'll get him when he's coming back. And he's like, he's not coming back. And he moves his Keanu Reeves' hair. You can cut the fucking end, because that's the end of it, man.
Take care, people. That's why this guy sits opposite me. I swear it is. Have a good one, y'all. We'll see you.
Point Break, yo.